I used to drive Uber in Chicago, and this was the scariest trip I ever had. It was a regular day. I was driving in the Pilsen area. The sun was still out, maybe 3 p.m. I got a ride request right outside of a dive bar, which I remember thinking it was weird because it was so early in the day. And as I approached this dive bar, without exaggeration, a man is very literally thrown out of the bar, gets up from the ground, runs to the back of my car, and yells, "Go, go, go, no time, go." And so I went, and immediately I was like, "Hey man, what's going on? I'm gonna need some sort of explanation." The man finally sits up in the back seat, puts his seatbelt on. I look in my rearview mirror. He is covered in scratches and cuts. He told me he was let off his job early that day and went to a bar nearby. According to the man, a group of men walked into the bar, one of which he recognized as El Chapo's brother. They asked him to leave. He said no, and they threw him down the stairs, picked him back up the stairs, took him up the stairs, beat him up a little bit, threw him in a broom closet, and told him to call an Uber and get the fuck out. So now he's in my car with the cartel behind us, and I take off. At one point, I wasn't even following the maps. I don't consider myself an aggressive driver, but in that moment, I was Speed Racer. After a few minutes, I thought the coast was clear. I turned into a strip mall, sat in front of a Chuck E. Cheese, and just waited to see if any car would pull in behind me. We waited a few minutes. It seemed pretty clear that no one was following us, and we took off. The man was still afraid we could still be being followed, so I dropped him off at a bus stop. Here's the thing. I don't know if this guy was telling the truth, but he had the scars to match and a sense of urgency that didn't feel made up.